How's it going, Almond? First? You are indeed first. Got our master casket saved up. Second, welcome. Got terrible news? What is the second? What are your news? Those are far melees. Those are far rangers. And get rid of the poison. Unlucky. Some double trouble shenanigans, I suppose. Had a little bit of an oopsie with that Molotov right there. Yeah, to be really careful about the ones you push towards Zebak. Not my best monkey room, but I'll take it. I assume he did one of the diagonal pushes. Did I not put melee there? I lost one tick, I think I just go right under here. Lost in the sauce in the cycle here. Worked out. Why is it that sometimes the jugs pop and don't get rid of the poison? That's specifically when you have upset stomach on. But what happens is the jug radius has been reduced. That's really important because when you're pushing towards Zebak, should have done that one. Just click boulder. When you're pushing towards Zebak, it'll pop behind it closer to Zebak. Because you need it specifically to pop and the area behind it. A boulder that pops toward Zebak, because the jug actually explodes one tick after it gets in that range. Doesn't count. Getting a chance to. Just don't do it. Which is why, like, pushing it and it popping any other direction is fine, but when you do it specifically in like a diagonal towards the rock, it'll blow up behind the rock and it won't. The radius actually won't clear the rock itself. It doesn't pop it right on the rock, you're mistaken on that. Yes, it collides with the rock, but it actually explodes a tick afterwards in the direction that you're pushing it in. Otherwise, that animation would be pointless if they didn't add something like that. As a demonstration, look, pretend this is this divine is the rock you're aiming for, right? And you push a jug, let's say, from here. Oh, I'm not in the party. Let's say you push a jug. That's, let's say, what's a good example? It has to be like a certain way. It's not like a direct collision. Let's say this was the jug you're pushing, right? It'll push like this, and it'll collide with this rock right here. It'll like scrape against it, but it's actually gonna blow up here. Because it blows up here, it will upset stomach. This 3x3, there's this area. So that's not gonna work out. It has to be either a direct collision, or it needs to be rocking where it blows up here. So if it was going to scrape against the rock directly like this, that'll work. On this side, it'll work too, because although it's going towards the block, it'll blow up here. It'll like scrape here, it'll blow up here, and then it'll, clear this area out, which is safe. You have to be really mindful about that kind of like direction right there. Which is, so it's not even technically correct that I'm saying like towards the block. But yeah, that's like technically how it works. It'll like scrape the rock and then a tick after in that direction. Because yeah, like I literally just pointed out a scenario where you can push it against and towards the bot, and it will be fine. But yeah, that specific scenario won't work out. You live and you learn. Like I've died to that too. Imagine where the rock actually touches the jug, and then imagine one tick afterwards. Direction. Like volume low. Oh, maybe it's because it's not really facing toward me. Just noticed. Should sound better now, right? I wonder if there's any difference dunging there versus dunging on that mark tile right there. maybe music is just really loud in comparison. Let me check the volumes of that. No, you're right. The music is really loud in comparison. Oh, I just dunked in the wrong spot. Yeah, the music is actually loud. I didn't notice. Fine, I'm noodling this kill anyway. Worth to wait. Messed up. It's gonna cost a lot of time on Kephri. If this Thrall procs it, I'm gonna be depressed. I think the Thrall stops attacking it. That's fine, it's just the first raid of the day. I'm not expecting good time anyway. Mess up? Swarming? Why is there so much HP? Actually not a big deal, but I'd rather just reset because I'd rather do the raid correctly. I must have missed some important swarms. I wonder if I missed that 3-set somehow? Or maybe I was supposed to skip a swarm and I started hitting them instead. 2 win and I didn't think that would. You have any advice for Akka being level 3 not being enough puzzles to dodge all the orbs? Wait, what do you mean? Dodge all the orbs? My day has been alright. Been chilling. I spent most of my day playing League of Legends and doing some master clues. I mean, I only did 3, so it was only like an hour and a half, but... playing some League with some friends. Got the diamond. Kinda cool. I work today? No, I'm not working on this holiday. I get paid though. The paid holiday. The most promising of starts in the monkey room. Low rolls. Not having a good time with this monkey room right now. Are you kidding me? I used like no volatiles correctly that entire run. Canadian not paid holiday? Oh. It's MLK Day today. USA. And a rock falls there, so now I can't red X. Okay, great. I'll get 2 cycles in instead of 3, I guess. My off cycle. Dude, what are these rocks? Why do they always fall where Bob is? It's actually so frustrating. Peace. Oh, it's in 2020, 2020. Low shadow is good. I misclicked. My music is like stuttering, it's not really going for it. Your employer doesn't celebrate it? Yeah, probably. I don't think many employers do celebrate MLK, at least in the sense of like making a paid holiday and stuff. Unfortunately, we have a level 2 Kephri. I don't think there's too much time loss between level 2 and level 3 Kephri, whereas there is a pretty significant time loss between levels in the other room, Sokka and Zebak. Oh. I wasn't supposed to bang again there, but great. I'll let one extra swarm go in there. One in the north. That one did not need to go in. Agiles? Maybe I should do the reverse order, where I make that one first and then just swarm on the south. Certainly would be more convenient on that run right there. I'll try it next raid. I find that my DPS is always like pretty good, and then I have to just like awkwardly proc right there, and then run all the way around the room. Whereas if I did it the other way, just like that, I wouldn't really have to move around too much. Swarming on the south side is a very minor disadvantage on chinning swarms, but probably worth it. Don't get as many swarms to chin off. Mushroom Coliseum? If I'm doing it on release. myself there. Flat 5 minutes. Not as bad as I thought it would be. I think that's pretty fast for most people, but I'm definitely losing some time on that second down. Probably cut it down by like 3 seconds, 5 seconds if I just try the other order maybe. I wonder if this works in the reverse. Oh, it does. Okay. Knowledge for next time. I want to set up a butterfly. He's like a little bit more west than I want. I can do that. I'm failing on this side. No way. The one time I forgot yellow smited me and turns off your overheads. Just lost some ticks there. Purples today, hopefully. Performance-wise, I haven't been playing so well so far. That kind of hurted. Hey everyone, just finished my no cares 500 and it was easier. I literally had ambrosia for P4. Nice. No, I didn't actually use of ambrosia. It's about the mental warfare, you know? It's about the idea that you have it. I do not have any commands set up clear cut. Maybe one I can type one in. Look at in my chat right here. You know how to staircase it? Yeah. Definitely learn it anyway. Null memory unlucky. Because if you learn how to run at mid, you can actually hit the shadows on your solos. No matter what the team size is, there should always be at least one person running at mid. We're down bad on hits. Slow. How many shadows have I gotten? Only 3. And only one of them was solo, actually. I'm dry on shadows overall, and I'm extremely dry on solo shadows. The amount of solos I've done, especially high invo solos, I should probably have about 4 solo shadows by now. And I only have 1. Eve guards are total shadow, but I have been spooned on teams, I guess, but I don't want to share my money with that. Probably save a good, like, average 30 seconds of run, knowing how to run mid versus staircase. So yeah, it's pretty worth it. It's actually not that hard to learn either. Just practicing in a lower invocation run. No shame in it. Or if you want, get very, very experienced with the rest of the raid, you could always do like soft core double power runs. If once you think you've kind of got it down, like half decent success rate, that would be good too. Getting to the middle. Getting to the middle is actually one of the easier things to do. You can click the the butterfly attack tile closer to the center, and then instantly once you get there, just click the symbol. That's like watching it currently in. That's one way to do it. Second way is just to click the symbol and then last minute just click wait to a tile adjacent to it currently, because that's always going to be a turn as well. Last second turn is a really good way to not run into an orb. Because odd tiles are fine as long as that odd number is number 1. Messed around a bit. I did not think it was going to roar that quickly. I didn't even notice I was 122 a little bit. It's probably not that bad being 122 for just a teensy bit. Not like I was doing it for like the entirety of Zebak or like half his health or something. It is a little bit sinful though. Often to get purple to 540s. Drop rate is about 17%. So between 5 and 6. 540 PV, 31 minutes and 46 seconds is my PV so far. And of course, I have every intention of passing that. Yeah, I got it on my tutorial, surprisingly. I was just doing a one-take first raid of the day kind of thing, and I instantly broke my PB. Benefit of going light versus double power, you get 2 free prayer points, and you lose some adrenaline, but in terms of salts, you actually don't... If you don't forget like I just forgot in that Zebak, you don't lose any DPS realistically. If you're gonna mage Zebak, you can drop to 123 magic, and you still hit 84, and you barely lose any accuracy. By barely, I mean like you go from like 9.8 DPS to like 9.7, which you then gain back by having Eternals anyway, so like 123 with Eternals is actually better than 125 without Eternals, even though it's very, very minor differences at this point. Eternals only saves like 10 seconds on full rate anyway. So the only thing you can do with the extra adrenaline doses is try to make that extra, those adrenaline doses give you a little bit more safety, or, you know, use it on special attacks to give you more time. Unfortunately, with overly draining, there's not really many specials you can pull off anyway, so it doesn't actually like turn out to be very good. You can try to sneak in maybe like 2 ZCVs and save yourself 6 seconds. That's gonna be actually, unfortunately, strictly worse than just Eternals. Which is kind of weird because Eternals are generally considered to be not good, but surprisingly they're better than specials in this kind of raid. The charge always working core? Yeah. It did. Might not have worked on the very last core very well. I think it's a little bit funny how it works on the core. It has to be like the very last hit has to also kill it. So like, if you're like one-shotting the third down, I don't think it'll pop the third down or something. That being said, like if you're not running overly draining for sure, you just run down the power. You'll get a much more significant time save. You'll be able to spec way more. I don't think that's gonna kill. That was a waste of this one. It's pretty slow. Seems like a 34 something or 35 something. If I add up my very best rooms, I can get sub 31. Very close to sub 30. I add up like my best. 430 something Kephri, sub 3 Baba, like 210 monkey room. Oh, it would be beautiful. Be like out of Kephri by 11 minutes. And if I just get like a 4-minute Akka, 15. 3-minute Zebak, 18, and then boom. Gotta finish off Hornets. Oh, that's cranked to 545. Basically, like, yeah, if I would have to kill the skulls to very consistently get it, currently, if I skull skip, I'm pretty sure I'm between 80 and 90% consistency, even with skull skip. I want to make sure I can comfortably get it 100% of the time before I do it. Because the thing about 545 is that it's very minor, but it's also very slightly juiced up on HP, compared to 540. So I feel like I might be slightly off in the estimates, and I don't want to like go in not knowing it's percent consistency. Like, I've already done 550 within 35 minutes, like 2 or 3 times. Up. I don't think it would be a 2% rooted, like 540 to 545. I highly doubt it's that much more drop rate. Pretty sure it's just going from like 17% to like maybe 17.4. I would think it's like around 0.5% or less. But I haven't actually like checked the wiki. The wiki would give me a pretty good answer. Yeah, I'm sure it's like really minor like changes in overall time. I don't think it'd be that impactful. I think my Zebak might go from like, let's say 4 minutes to like 4:05, 4:10 or something. I probably won't even notice it, to be honest. But I'm very comfortable at 5 wards right now. Keeping the invocation consistent is also kind of nice because that gives me a good medium on like how to improve strats and stuff. I have considered putting on quiet prayers and just tuning it down to Path Seeker, and then putting on a 35 timer because that'd be pretty free too. And that would also be 540. In return, I would turn off that's minus 25 plus 25, yeah. That'd be the same exact 540, except then I have quiet prayers. And then I could also avoid level 4 Zebak if I really wanted to, as in quiet prayers. The last rope effectively. Click the big shadow. White light. We open a master casket in that case. Pathfinder adds like 5 minutes. Not 5, but yeah, it definitely is a lot of time. Probably adds like 4 minutes, you're not wrong. Nothing. Raider Demon Mask. I'll take the collection log. Oops. One day it will be a 3rd age pick. Do I have a process for getting elite clues? Yeah, ToA. It's great. I see. I forgot that. I can't really path like that because of the pot. Unlucky. And that is also a thing. Ranger's gonna kill me. Don't do it. I'm begging. We live another day. There's shaman. Oh! We live another day. Do a little trolling. Okay, so I stabbed this guy. 21! It's such an awkward HP to be at. I'm gonna rerun the monkey room. That was like so slow. That's under my standards. Nerd, true. I don't take any monkey room unless it's like below 240 something. That's just like my personal standards of gameplay. If I'm not meeting that, then I'm not meeting my own standards of game. That is like that's like my mindset for improving personally. Like if I don't hit like a certain threshold, I'm not saying that. You guys don't want to see me like solo Sion. I do some pretty psychopathic stuff. If I die at Ulm, I leave the raid. In a CM solo, it took me half an hour to get there. Almost. I will leave. I'm an actual psychopath. Even if it's head phase. What the heck? Get off of me. So rude of that guy. little bit of noodling at the end. Are you kidding me? I'm leaving. I hate this venom, bro. And if it's a webweaver of a blowpipe, there's more range. These radius markers? I don't like radius markers personally. Just don't like how they look. That's a little bit loud. Wait, did I get literally the same time as before? I did. Absolutely not. The higher standards. I'll answer at least twice, yeah. It is also in the FAQ. But yeah. Save the you get to save the assembler slot. Longer range. Pretty nice. Oddly enough, I think I'm at the point where, on average, I'm actually fast. I'm personally, at least, still faster with the webweaver than blowpipe. Like, I'm just so used to being able to like fire from across the map. Are you kidding me? How many times has this happened to me recently? The rangers just... volatiles blow up volatiles like 5 times today. I swear to God. Excuse me? What is that? Never been juked so hard in my life. Not clicking him. You wouldn't. You wouldn't blow up my other volatiles. That's so rude. I would've been pissed. Dirty little motion reader. I'm getting so memed. Like the second I click that shaman, oh that venom, it's booking across the map. That was me. Let me drink some coffee, maybe that's what it is. I think like 2 days ago, I was like getting this to like 220 every single time. And today, I'm just playing so bad, I can't do it. Oh my god, you're joking. Alright, I think the solution in this scenario is actually to leave, not the raid, but leave the shaman up and wait, let him get taken care of in the future. Although I do want to like leave the raid off with that. You wouldn't round this corner, would you? You rounded the corner! So tilting. Oh. Yeah, I just got memed a bit. Oh my. Want to get off Amepken's wild ride. I'm gonna do it again. I will sit here this whole stream doing monkey room until I get as good as I was 2 days ago. I will lose my mind to these venom shamans. That was hilarious, I'll be honest though. There were 3 volatiles coming at me, and I somehow found a way to not make a single one of them blow up the way I wanted. I was actually kind of talented in the wrong way. Have you ever like done that to yourself? Like you're just so talented at being like not good at the game? I was pretty talented. Wait, how did I agree to that? I'm actually baffled at myself how I agreed to that one. What is going on? How did I go from 220 to not being able to like break 250? Off day, maybe? Nah. That's a loser's excuse. We run it again. You guys are getting the behind the scenes Reynolds of what goes on in the process of learning ToA. Psychopathic resetting until I get good at every room. You did that for 5 hours? Yo, hell yeah. This one is a little unlucky with the double shaman, but bruh, don't do that to me. Really rude. Alright. Voltol dodged me. $940 Warden's Red. That was rid of that venom. 940. Did you skull skip or did you kill the skulls? If you killed the skulls, that's about right-ish. Sorry, if you didn't kill the skulls, that's about right-ish. You can get 940 even if you kill them on like the really, really bad ones, but I would say like Because I know the very worst warden I've ever had was like 1040 skull skipping, so I'm guessing like 940 sounds about just right, you know? Monkey Room Simulator. I can feel myself getting worse because it's like the way I organize my switches. I've noticed that my webweaver bow has been getting out of place more often, so I just know like I'm messing up. Like, obviously Monkey Room has a lot of RNG to it too, but it's like when you've done this room a lot, you can tell for sure when it's just like you. I can tell you, it's me. Yep, see, that is nothing else right there than skill issue. I don't know how I've been so talented at griefing my own volatiles like this today. It's actually amazing. At this point, you'd think I'd be doing this on purpose. Oh, a mildly acceptable monkey room passed. Alright, and then we hit a 4-bone dagger. Oh, it is what it is. Unlucky rock placement. Oi. Think you can get away with this? You saw what he tried to do to me? Trying to lure me into the death zone. Slow shadow is good. $345 for four bone dagger. That's not that bad. Oh my god, good thing that doesn't count. Level 2 Kephri. Not looking so hot. Need to remember. What order am I gonna trap these in? I'm gonna do bats first. I just remembered something. I remember the flaw with creating the North Ranger trap first. I just remembered it. It's that it's kind of hard to run over there to set it. Which is why I don't do it. Whereas the East Ranger trap is really easy to set up early. All you gotta do is, move back there. I misclicked there and got ranged. That's a thing? Okay. Today I learned. I can't just click the spitting scarab there. Okay, so if you roll a 0 on the spitting scarab, it will roll a 0 on the swarm, if you guys saw that. I thought that would be a cool way to kind of like pre-click that swarm, but you actually need to pass the accuracy check. If you're planning on chaining something next to it. I doubt many people have tried that. I actually hit a 0 on a swarm. Good to know. Where's that agile going? Why do I like the south side of Kephri more? For this one specifically, it's just a little bit closer to where Smonton spawns at the end of the room, so you can save a few seconds on total time. It doesn't... Functionally, it doesn't make any difference between going west or south. What point do you redemption again? If you're doing this method, just at 9 HP, just make sure you step back this far. In my video, I think I pinged this back, but this is actually in range of the ranger still. Be kind of careful to make sure you step back. Honestly, I feel like if I stopped griefing myself and getting ranged in like the first set, or like a 20, I wouldn't need to redemption like probably like 70% of the time or something. But right now, as I'm currently playing, it seems to be about 50-50. One swarm went in that shouldn't, which means it's probably like 10 seconds lost, 5 seconds lost maybe. You die too many swarms, hit you post redemption. If you're at 8 HP, which is like the worst scenario, because you know, like you're 11 HP and then, or I guess 10 HP and then you hit 7. Theoretically, yes, you could, but the chance of that is astronomically low. Because because Agile is only max 3 anyway, you're basically saying, am I gonna get maxed by like 3 Agiles at the same time? Probably not. Like the chance is there, right? But probably not. If you want to guarantee it so you cannot die at all, you see how it always like drop that one combat dose anyway? Just pray redemption and drink it at 19 and you're never gonna die, ever. The only downside to that is that getting up to 5, I don't think Agiles can hit 5. Also, I'm pretty sure if something hits you a 0 same take, it'll proc anyway. But you can also use your super combat pot, your divine, at 19 HP, and that'll work. Yeah, you would need 2 of them to like destroy you that same tick. I don't use Mystic Lore here, it just doesn't do anything. like offensives versus augury in this room, even on like a super juiced Akka, save like 4 seconds. It's just not ever worth the prayer. Not while you have Magus. Here? Just in general. Even if I was using Light Bearer, it doesn't do anything. Your accuracy is a very high diminishing returns. So Akka is actually one where you have more of a likelihood to hit a 0 than to splash, pretty much. On those kind of bosses where like you're pretty much hitting like near 100% of the time, augury doesn't actually do anything. This is how the accuracy formula works in this game. I forgot to uncharge for depth charge. I could use like a 10%, maybe save like 2 seconds, but I don't really bother. There's plenty of people who like come to ToA, they use like a billion prayers, they're like, and then they flick a god and everything, and then they don't 5-to-1 Baba, so they lose all that time save anyway. To be very mindful of using like your HP plus your restores also as an available resource to speed up the raid. Or they don't like pray mage on the blood barrages for Zebak at the end. They'd rather you know, just tank the blood barrage and not tank the range. But if you want to view your restores as a resource and your HP as a resource, in that case you can actually save more time praying mage and tanking range hits from Zebak than you would bringing like a range switch, for example. That's actually how a lot of people don't think about that. They just like think, oh, I need to have my max switches, I need them. Like I need to have Anguish, I need to have Z-Vams, I need to have Masori Helm. They haven't actually done the math on how much time that's going to save them, and then they end up not praying mage versus a single blood barrage and they lose all that time save anyway. Or people who think Baba is a supply-less room and they have never tried 5-to-1. You could actually, it could be supply-less room in theory if you could flick it, flick 5-to-1 perfectly, but it's actually really hard to flick on variable timings. It's actually not, it's similar to like flicking on Versic P2, except you actually have to like flick your defensives too, which is the hard part. And then also like pretend Versic also has variable attack timings. Because that's what slow shadows and stuff is. That was a decent Akka. Like, you see how much restore I have left? If all I have to do is basically tank some range hits at the end, maybe like 1 or 2, use my sun for it, although I don't have to, right? Use my sun, and then there you go. I saved more time than an entire like 8-way range switch. All I had to do was bring an extra restore, sun, and actually use it. Got a Seercull and thought of me, thank you, man. Oh, hello, teach me how to Tob. I don't do Tob. anymore. Those days are gone. We have snaked away with the money from Tbow and we have left. I only have 3,000 KC. Hey, I only have like 2,000. I only have 2,000 KC. I don't know. I don't think I know how to. I don't think I'm qualified to do Tbow. Oh, 0 time loss jug. That's that good shit. Only 2,000? You'd be surprised. Tbow community? High level Tbow community? 2K is nothing. So many people with like 4K plus. It's crazy. When is Seercull worth using? Probably realistically 450 plus. That's just like a wild guess. I wouldn't touch it at all before then. And you're maging Zebak, obviously. Dude, these blood clouds almost got me. Chillin'. I did not expect those blood clouds to one-tick me like 40 damage. One HP in a dream, yep. No incidents are the best incidents, you know what I mean? I wonder what the blood barrage max actually is. I think a tick healed it anyway. Like I sunned same tick the blood barrage was happening. So I think it was fine. Calculated unironically. The sun timing, I believe, was at least it was intended to be the same tick as the blood barrage / the regular attack, but if it wasn't, then the idea was there. So I was like, you know, I don't think I can actually focus my prayers and get the sun off like calculated. So I was like, you know what, let me try a Tick Sun. Which I thought was faster. If I actually dropped to 1 HP, that means I did it wrong, and I probably just chanced. But you know what they say, luck is a part of skill. It's on that 1 HP. Well, I'm gonna have to say I hope that the Blood Barrage max was not whatever my HP was at the time. Probably a little dirty chancer. I can tell you that Praying Mage on the range hit was intentional. Tanking the Blood Clouds was absolutely not intentional. Only the Tbow and Shadow prices to blow up. Been late, man. Been like this for a while. Shadow for sure blew up. Tbow's, it's always been that high though. Not always, but it's been this high for like the last month. It's kind of nuts. Shadow definitely is unexpectedly high. Same as it was months ago, yeah. But you would think, like, the drop rate being so common that it wouldn't be this high. Like, I honestly expect the Shadow to drop to 1.1 because, like, you know, like a soloer can get it within, like, on average, like, less than 150 hours of grinding. They're, like, geared out and, like, good. Whereas, like, you know, like, Tbow is, like, oof, hundreds of hours. Solo. The average invocation is probably like low 300s at best for like the average player doing ToA. You know how I know that? Because every time I open up my scoreboard to, you know, make my own party, I always look at what other people are doing. I've seen people use some funny stuff, man. A 3-man team just casually running like medic and cap and like pathfinder, and I was like, whoa, and they're like at 250, no walk the path, no insanity. I've seen some stuff. Didn't move. A variable on my world posting a questionable invocation setup. I want you to know I am in fact judging. If I see anyone need less help, I am judging. Need some help, I'll let it slide. Need no help, good. None, good. If I ever see need less help, I'm judging you. Want to still shadow since it's peaking, but I want to ToA SMH, yeah. Some sad times. I contemplated selling my Tbow and just using a Bofa, but I can't, like, I just don't want to use Bofa, man. And in the game 2 or just music? Game, of course, too. Risk of Rain 2 is great. White light. We open another master casket. Okay, mage first, or majoring first for ToA or melee majoring. Majoring. Because majoring gives you the option to like mage Zebak and have it definitively be better than ranged, unless you're doing like teams, in which case you want to do ranged plus light bearer. Alright, Master Casket, give me that 30 pickaxe. Boom. Oh. Russian. Majoring warfare without overly draining. I believe it is actually. Yes. Really good at Pete. Like if you use it just like Akka and P3 is pretty good. It might be minorly better to do ZCB Lightbearer in teams. But it's probably very minor. Especially if you're doing solos, for sure just go with the Magus option. Altar is more diverse in other content though. So I will give it that. And it is really nice for getting like 3 downs, but... my runs. Well, if I was playing well, probably like 25 mil an hour. The reason I'm saying that is because I've been playing pretty questionable today. Dang it. Should have stood here if I wanted to make a use of that volatile better. We'll let that one slide, that was just worse. But we were sort of better than Bofa. For Monkey Room, yes. There's less overkill. Bofa, in terms of like raw paper DPS, is better. Overkill's pretty important. Overkill is like doing too much damage that kind of gets wasted, and you need to know about that term. And of course, blowpipe is better than both. Blowpipe's really hard to make it work. Well, I am a monster and you saw those hits. lose a little bit of DPS here. Some cheeky bonus damage. Is it a running back? So I still run back early on because I wanted to get it to the bottom. But then if there's no real need to move, like because of sarcophagus, yeah, I'll just step under. Demolish this Baba. Sub 3. Antics for Red X struggling? You mean 5 to 1 or to talk about Red X in general? I don't really do regular Red X personally. I only do 5 to 1 Red X. I have no idea how to set up regular Red X other than well, like getting the cycle from like the start of boulders or something. If you're talking about 5 to 1, just be really familiar, specifically with that very last attack, where you're like hitting that same tick you're leaving Baba, because that's when you know when you're supposed to step under, or that's when you know you're supposed to start doing step under slash drag, reset the cycle. I think since I have so much DPS this time around, I'm not gonna wait. I don't think it's... I'm not gonna swarm, I'm just lazy this time to kill, but I wonder how bad it'll be, because it was just so much faster. Kind of like a bonus trade-off for points. Like if it's a fast one, maybe I'll just let it go all the way in. There's no way to set up a trap when it's that fast. I literally have one dung wall. And I really didn't want to like wait like 10 seconds for a dung wall, you know what I mean? It actually wouldn't have been 10 seconds, it would have been so much longer. But... I wonder what happens when you place a lot of dung on the melee spawn. I'm sure he'll lead here, but if I place, like, let's say all 5, does he just go, just, like, dip? Place all 5, just traps it. He's like stuck inside the dung eye, I guess. Oh, why am I even using these tile markers? I don't even have this thing. I guess for this one, there's no reason to be on that side. We'll dung here though. These agiles are losing a little bit of points. Only one here, right? Sticks. Probably still worth losing 1 Fang Tick for Chinchampa. Misclicking. 509 for not swarming, pretty good. Probably juiced up on points because of that too. I wouldn't normally do that. I was just too lazy to wait for the dung the second dung wall. Split the tick too early. This is why I use my D-pick spec anyway, though. Oh, I doomed it. It's a 2-downer. I've dodged. That blessed me with a 1 mirror for once at least, but that did let me humiliate myself a little bit. Oh yeah, true tile? Yeah, I don't like true tile. I just used the actual tile, regular one. I need to stop doing that transition. I lose a whole tick there. Instead of moving from here to here, I need to move here. And then transition and be a tick lossless. Yeah, I just use regular tile marker. I don't use true tile for this guy. Same thing there, like I didn't need to run straight. I could have done a diag. That's fine. Minus 2 ticks, it is what it is. Get better at it over time. Oh, you are lucky, Akka. I was ready for that, but at the ticks. I'm tanking it out here. Hey, 443 level 4? Take it. Not the greatest, but pretty good. It'd be worth keeping my shadow and selling Tbow to get full Torvend's ECP for ToA. If you enjoy ToA, then yeah, it'd be pretty good. Because both, I mean, Tbow actually doesn't save too much time for ToA. Surprisingly. Especially if you're gonna be doing like really high invo. I think Torva actually saves more time than Tbow. Just by a smidge. But your content diversity would go down a lot, just remember that. Like you wouldn't be able to do chambers very efficiently without Tbow, which kinda sucks. And if you're a webweaver fan, then it's gonna suck going back to Bofa. But if you are gonna go that route, like, you try to learn like 540s. DCB, I would only get that if you're planning on doing next or doing teams though. Not very good for solos. Webweaver kind of just does the job by itself. It's like good. Like ZSP is great if you're like chasing records and stuff, but lost some ticks here, but did assault early because these blood things are annoying. I think I made the right decision to lose some ticks to solve that. Lose ticks to keep the friend jug. Hopefully he stays. He's gone. Zebak has claimed our jug. Mage on this. This one anyway. High and low detail mode? No. Not on high detail mode either, that's very standard. I have the menu on high detail mode. I use high detail menus. But otherwise the game is standard. Cookie cutter vanilla with GPU plugin. Staff in like a wet noodle right now. There you go. Landing. We'll get some damage on the board. wants to Tbow it. I think it's bombs here, so I'm just gonna save up in case I somehow make a mistake. I haven't gotten hit by, I think, a bomb auto in a while, but I'd rather not ever take that chance. I want this to be... I want it to be like, if I'm at Warden, I want this to be basically 100%. As close as it can get. Staying on like 50 HP is just like, why? You know? If I can save like 10 prayer points, whatever. Ticks. This is the undead grass moment. Leave a hole. 1.5 seconds. One and a half seconds? You know, guys, wanna hear a cool fact? That undead grasp I did is more valuable than 3 range switches. On God, for real, for real. And if you're a potential gamer, where you play for the highest, best case, worst scenario speeds, you should play for the 25 Seercull, if that's the case. Looks like a 33.5 kind of raid. What's in the grasp for? So remember how Shadow has a really long projectile time? Specifically, if you're doing P2 Wardens, if you can get Warden less than 15 HP away from proccing, it's better to use Undead Grasp and do another Shadow hit. And the reason is Undead Grasp has like next to no projectile, so it's actually a little bit faster rather than waiting for your Shadow like Mage to travel all the way to Warden. Like you're legit only saving like 1 second. Yeah. Well, like, it's not really 3 ticks because you're like already kind of close to Warden, but yeah. And my rolls kind of trolled me a little bit. Just lost like 80 damage on Warden right there. Just clicked. unironically, unless you get like a really meme Akka where you have to range for like a minute, doing an undead grasp when it's available is actually more valuable than like an 8-way range. At least in our currently solo meta. I think it's actually gonna get worse. If they do decide to buff Eternals and make them like, let's say they just make this current setup stronger than where it is now, then I don't see a point to anyone ever ranging high invo solos. Because like at this point, the only purpose of bringing the range switches is so you can get Light Bearer in the setup. Over early draining, that doesn't seem really worth it. It's evened out. Yeah, but imagine like they move some of the damage. Let's say they did 2.5% damage goes to Eternals, right? 7.5% occult, but then they buffed the, let's say the mage accuracy Eternals by like from 8 to 12 or like 8 to 20 or something like that. I think it would be more realistic. Then it'll be just a good bit stronger than range in general. Zebak is one of the only places where like extra magic stats actually are really nice. I think we're already at the shadow damage bonus cap anyway, so giving us an extra Magus ring worth of percent damage actually won't change anything other than making power life even more convenient and letting you AFK for longer. But not AFK, stay on like not max salt for longer. I doubt they'll actually buff mage in any way. Not even add the boots. Yeah. I took a rock. Oops. I feel like they would add some accuracy to the boots. Because 8 is so pitifully low, I feel like they should buff it to at least like 16 to make it worth taking. Yeah. 3 white lights. We open the Master Casket. How's it going, Janksta? Nice to see you again. This is our last Master Cast, you guys. No. They're all meme. How many shots I got? I only got 3 total. 1 solo, 2 teams. Alright, last raid of the night. Need to learn Skull Skip? It's pretty easy, don't worry. One of the easiest things to do. That's pretty unlucky, yeah. Very unlucky, actually. I've probably done like probably somewhere between 650 and 700 these are probably like solos. And the majority of them are pretty high invo. On just like 540s, I'm probably double rate at this point for a shadow. Not to mention like the 490s and stuff I used to do. It is what it is. Oh, I should have moved it a little earlier. I'm gonna wait for this volatile for a hot minute. Are you kidding me, bro? Gonna do that to me? I played that pretty well, at least. Getting back in the groove of the monkey room, I think. Feels like it. Okay. So like here I'll do the drag still, because I want to get Baba to the bottom. Here, you know, I don't really need to move Baba. But I could just do the step under. Actually messed up the timing on the step under by a tick, but it worked out because it's slow shadowed anyway. Oh my god, I procced it. Didn't even notice my DPS was that monstrous. Baller skip. Late and still made it. Even if you drag him down, you still have enough time and not lose tick. Yeah, so regardless of drag versus step under, it's the same tick loss, which is supposed to be none. Sometimes I miss time, but of course. Like there, I mistimed it. Well, I actually wasn't supposed to do a step under there anyway because it's P3, so I guess that worked out. What's up about the Seercull? It's to lower Zebak's mage level. Make it so you're more accurate with the shadow. Sometimes I miss with the Seercull setup. Yeah, you can just hit a 0. You can roll 0 to 25, so you have like a 1 in... Well, I don't know what setup you have, but I can max at 25, so I have a 1 in 26 chance of rolling a 0. I mean the 6-tick version, but yeah, you save a lot of time. Like I know people who actually spend like upwards of 4 minutes on this room, and that's like bottom of the barrel RNG for me, like lowest to 1%. Like if I remain cracked at Monkey Room and I stop like having slumps, I can make my sub 6 entry almost like more than average likelihood. Gotta rip. Even if you just got a regular face tank it, that's still better than regular 6-tick. Got a bully. I think here it's worth waiting. This is level 3. It's gonna heal a little bit more than a level 2 if I just like leave it. Oh my god, I misclicked the swarm, dude. Unfortunate. I'll probably heal to about 200 then. Just got range there. Didn't bounce this one correctly. I was on the dot pretty much, about 200. Like, I swear I always messed up and get ranged once doing the swarm there. Just need to be patient and wait an extra tick. Actually pretty ranged. I don't want to greed on this stupid arcane. I'm gonna noodle like 3 times in a row or something. Such a hit to hopefully kill some? No. I mean, it would be nice if they killed it, but it's bonus damage. So when you're getting, you know, stunned back, you can't really do anything anyway, because you're just running up to Kephri. So what you can do is actually throw a chin at the Agiles, and if you see, I've actually positioned all of my dung and the Agiles in a way that when I chin the Agiles, they're standing right here. This so happens to be adjacent to Kephri's southwest tile anyway. When you chin a target, it bounces damage off the southwest tiles, so you're actually getting damage on Kephri for free. And farming some points and potentially killing Agiles. You're getting a little bit of everything for free. It's only like, probably like average like 12 damage, but I'll take it. Oh, I didn't even see this solve. I've never done this, like, always plays 3 mirrors. I forgot this is a thing. Yeah, ideally you don't even lose a tick doing that, which is really nice. It's a little bit of extra tiny efficiency. I need to get in the habit of uncharging my staff more, because I'm actually losing a little bit of time there. Forgetting to uncharge correctly. Okay, we do a quick 5 hit into shadows. That's nice. Theoretically, if I do kill the Agiles, it's a win-win for that part, because Kephri can start throwing eggs, and eggs is basically not dung time. Because dung time is basically getting stunned and not being able to do DPS. I had no faith that was gonna proc. Am I planning on playing PoE too? I am, actually. But I was never, like, very good at PoE, but I really did enjoy it. I haven't played PoE since PoE 1 since, man, like 2016, really. Back when, like, farming Dried Lake was actually good. So, like, Act 3 was, like, the cap. And I remember, I don't know, they released, like, 6 acts out of nowhere. I haven't played since then. I'm like super out of the loop. don't think I can be asked to dodge this. I'm just gonna drink an adrenaline. No. Escaped. I'm gonna do another flinch here, I think. And we're on cycle. Come on, I could have gotten in there anyway. Probably just play on season, to be honest. I realized I don't really think PoE is my kind of game that I would want to grind off season. I think I would only play it on season. Does anyone play off season? Some people do, actually. A lot of people ask that about RuneScape, you know? Does anyone play off leagues? Yeah. The majority of the player base actually plays off leagues. I don't know about PoE though. I'm pretty sure like probably like 70% of the player base plays on season only. But like yeah, like RuneScape's an example of like a player base that majority plays off leagues. Almost grieved that I was so slow in clicking the jug. Four times a year thing. Nuts. But you know, it's kind of like you gotta keep it a little bit limited to hype people up. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're burnt out of main game, you know, like main game, just take a break. RuneScape is like unbelievably more enjoyable. You don't take it super seriously and take breaks and take your time. kidding me? Go away. Ah. Alright, I'm good. Dang. Thought he would blood barrage there. Took a range for no reason. It worked out. I don't want to end up healing a single time. One plus one be one more profit per hour. If I actually play both accounts very efficiently, at least 70% as good as I am right now, yes. But the thing is, if we're talking like I just yak an account in here, no. Like I actually need to be doing at least 70% of the DPS per account that I am right now to make it worth it. I don't want to, I'm not really a fan of doing that anyway. Not accounting for like either account dying. And no account can be AFK in like anywhere. So like if we're talking like what No Monkey's doing, probably not. Because one of his accounts basically doesn't do any DPS for Kephri. Doesn't really do any respectable DPS at Baba. So that wouldn't be very efficient. And I'm pretty sure he knows that. But 1+1s are amazing content regardless, just because of the fun tech he does. You have money on an alt? I don't have my money on an alt. What am I cooking G offers? Oh, don't worry about it. Those are my merches. Trade secrets. You know, like, what am I, hobbies outside of ToA is purely just merching. I'm actually such a... I love merching. I've made 2 bill over the last 6 months of just merching. I'm starting to finally like actually put real money into it in terms of like putting over like 2 bill into merches, whereas previously I would only merch in like 500 mil increments. Now I'm starting to like throw in like bills in there. My ROI is almost 11%. What chat am I talking to? My YouTube chat. No merchant shares their secrets. The only one I can share was a previous one, which I don't think will work again, which was the Abyssal Dagger. I bought like 500 Abyssal Daggers at 1.7 mil each, and I sold them at like 3 mil each. It was great. That merch made me like 600 mil. Face cam? I don't know. Feel like, I guess. Maybe just lazy the face cam because like my room's a mess. I'm a mess half the time and I don't want to like do my hair and stuff, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. No cam. How long did I hold the daggers? 2 months. I saw a random Reddit post saying, suggestion, can we revisit buffing the Abyssal Daggers? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy 400 Abyssal Daggers, or whatever the amount was. And what do you know? It worked out. Trashing my bed for not being made. I never make my bed, dude. Like, I understand my audience. Like, the majority of my audience comes because I would say I'm pretty skillful at doing high invo ToA. I might not be the best, but like consistently doing high invo. I would like to think I do it a little bit differently than like what most people would expect. I don't bring like a billion range switches. I don't one tick flick really. And I get it done. And half the time I come in with hooking up new tech. And I'm very willing to be lazy about it sometimes. If I do ever stream a 1+1, know that I'm gonna be streaming both windows. I'm basically gonna be streaming, if I do ever do 1+1 ToA, I'll be streaming both accounts at the same time, and I would only have started it if I'm actually confident that I can play both accounts without dying. I'd probably be a little bit of a wuss and do it on a 500 though. Because I don't want to do a level 4 Zebak on 2 accounts at the same time. Do this boss with 2 accounts at the same time? Well, I don't know, I haven't tried. I can do Nightmare on 2 accounts at the exact same time, like full kill. That was fun. Like Prayer Flick both accounts, full DPS. The only room I think would be a challenge would be Monkey Room. Akka and Kephri. No, not Kephri. Akka and Warden. I think I would actually struggle a little bit with P3, 2 accounts at the same time in P4. Well, P4 I would cheat. Honestly, I would just focus on prayers and hitting the boss. I would probably barely dodge lightnings. I would just pretend lightning doesn't exist and just super brute force it with 2 Sun Kerases. Well, 3 Sun Kerases and no overly draining. By the time you tank. how much lightning can actually get a third Karis off. But that is something I'm not confident I think I can handle. Especially if I get to last row on both accounts, I'll be sweating. I have a video of this. And what, doing Nightmare on 2 accounts? I don't, no. I did the Dolo Nightmare thing like when Nightmare used to make money. But that count is actually not very juiced up anyway. Its melee sets are pretty low. I just got that rock. Good them. 30, 14 full skull skipper. Harma's like 1.5 build, yeah. Let me see how much KC my alt has on Nightmare. It's very little. Probably less than 30. Not even ranked. Yeah, it's probably like... That was good, don't worry. Master Casket time. Unfortunately, I'm already out of Master Caskets. Pressingly enough. I wonder how much Dragon Implings are. 5-7 point. Yeah. Hello, Mr. VW. Yeah, I ran out of Masters. I got 3 Caskets and instantly used them on 3 white lights. What's the rate of an elite clue from a Dragon Impling? OSRS Dragon Impling. Dragon Implings. Oops. 1 in 50. Oh, that's a lot of money. Master clue. Really? You always said 1 in 100. Really 1 in 100? That's 1 in 50. That's 50. Maybe there's like a thing here. There's 50 here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what world I'm on. 41 right now. So that's like 25 mil for an elite. That's expensive, man. Well, I assume the average loot of a Dragon Implink is not good. Probably like 100k or something. 113k, yeah. Oof. I was like, you know, if these Implings are cheap, maybe I would buy some for the content for stream. If it was like 300k, I'd probably consider it for stream content. You know, get like 2 Master Caskets, but it's fine, we'll live. We got a nice 2 bill here. Sitting on some cash. Alright guys, have a good night. Pretty good raids. And did have like a solid 20-30 minutes. I was just spamming Monkey Room trying to get better at it because I was griefing. But otherwise, pretty decent raids.